Still have ice in my wine?
It's waiting for you to say that. We have to do it again now.
Why?
Because that's why I cut you off when you said I still have ice in my wine. I was waiting for you to say that.
I'm going to drink the whole thing doing it.
It's fine. Hello, welcome back to the Knitlist.
I'm Christy.
And I'm Caitlyn.
This is Sammy on my lap.
In his beautiful sweater.
It has been getting colder here, and Sammy gets really chilly, and he likes to wear sweaters. And so today he's wearing what I call his McCartney sweater. If anyone's ever seen the iconic Paul McCartney photo that Linda McCartney took of Paul's holding a cup of coffee with his camera, and he's wearing, it's a cream-colored Fair Isle. That pattern is pretty popular on Ravelry. And I did my own version for Sammy, but I did it in navy blue with, guess what, leftover Jameson 2-ply jumper weight. So that's his really cozy, and I call it his McCartney sweater. And the pattern is the Perfect Fit dog sweater generator. You can find it on our Instagram page, Knitlist Pod, and it's on Ravelry.
He's so cute. I just love Sammy and his sweaters. This time of year when we come over here and we walk in and Sammy's not wearing a sweater, I'm like, Sammy, you're naked. What are you doing?
Naked.
What are you doing?
I know.
Put your clothes back on, Samuel. No, he's the best.
Yeah, he really loves to wear his sweaters, whereas my other dog, Cooper, doesn't like to wear anything. He feels ridiculous, and he'll let me know. Sammy just loves it, so I'll pick out a sweater and say, do you want to put this on? And he'll put his head down, but then come over. Yeah, I really want to put that on. That's so cute. It is so cute.
Coopy's like,
No, I don't want to wear a sweater. I'm a dude. I'm stuck here looking like this.
He's very much like Honey Badger doesn't give a shit. Like, no, ma'am, I'm good. Thank you. Bye. Just feed me.
Yeah. Jumping from Sammy to, I finally finished my test knit for Isabel Kramer.
I'm sorry. Give me Sammy so we can look at it. Come here, Samuel. Give me the dog.
This is called the Blue Bayou. Mine's in brown. This is a fantastic top-down raglan with broken seed stitch in front and back. And I knit this with Jagger spun wool, and it is incredible. And I absolutely love the fit. I'm not going to stand up because then I'll get out of frame. But it has this wonderful welted roll right here. So a rolled collar with a welt, which I thought I'd never done, but I did do on Ava's snow dress.
Oh, you did? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's how you get that snowdrift. And then down here is another welt. And so it feels like a jersey, like your boyfriend's sweatshirt you're going to put on. So I wore it to a work function this week, and I hadn't even told everybody that this is a sweater I knit. And a reason why I had to miss like a work get-together, a work wine tasting tour. I had to bow out because I needed to plow through knitting, like spend a whole entire weekend knitting, and I really did. So I walked in wearing it, and it was so funny. People like noticed it, and it was so nice, and people were like, "Oh, can I touch it? It looks so soft," and it does. It's wonderfully soft and a beautiful wool, and we love it.
It's so pretty, and the simplicity, but not. I know it's not like simple to knit. But the simplicity of the way it looks, but it also is unique, and it is just beautiful, and bravo, Isabel Kramer.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. It's almost a little too big, but it's perfect big. I really love it. So anyway.
You always like a little baggy anyway, but it's beautiful. I love it. I love it. And also, you had less than a month to knit that. You were totally like, I gotta get this done. I'm not gonna get this done in time. I was like, yeah, you are. You always do. You are so fast. And when did you get it done? A week prior to due date about?
No, like 5 days before. So I was able to wash, block, and then it happened to have a work function the next day and then be able to wear it. So yeah, love it. So going from this kind of brownish sweater, I'm going to talk about a sweater that I knit for my best friend Kim for her 50th birthday. It was by her request. She dropped it off today at my house, specifically for this podcast, not knowing when she'll get it back. And I think putting it on today, I'm like, maybe you're not going to get it back.
Seriously, it's really cute.
So this is the Dude cardigan, and this pattern is very popular, and it's by Andrea Rangel, and you can find it on Ravelry. She also has one for babies.
The Dude, if you're not familiar, which most of you probably are, but if not, The Big Lebowski, a wonderful movie. If you haven't seen it, you gotta watch it. It's a classic. The Dude sweater.
So this cardigan is based off the original cardigan, which was by Pendleton Woolen Mills, which is from Pendleton, Oregon, and we're Oregonians. And they still sell it. I think they sell it in blue, but also it's more of a cream, like Caitlyn's sweater.
My folklore
Her
cardigan.
folklore cardigan, which happened in it. Anyway, I've seen them frequently online, and also when we go to the beach and we go to the outlet stores, the Pendleton Woolen Mills sells all of their dude sweaters. And then, of course, they sold them first, and then the movie was made, and then that made them famous.
I love an outlet store.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Kim wanted one of these for her 50th birthday, and we both agreed that the one that I see that Pendleton made, I think it lacks the heart that an actual knitted garment has. It's obviously just mass produced. They're beautiful. No shade meant towards, anybody who owns one.
Beautiful, but clearly made in a factory.
Right. A Pendleton woolen mill factory. And I wanted to knit one for Kim that was made from my home. So Kim really, really loves the Let Lopi Icelandic wool. And, she's one of those that it doesn't itch her. This is what Caitlyn's folklore cardigan is as well.
It's so beautiful, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a little itchy.
It is a little itchy.
But it's not bad. Honestly, it's gotten better. Like, it's not too bad. I'm cozy. I'm wearing a short sleeve right now, and I'm cozy.
Yeah, it is getting colder out, and so you can start to appreciate the warmth of the wool.
For sure.
But Kim picked the colors, and she picked the size the entire way. Kim is, I think, 5 feet, maybe. She'll be like, "No, I'm 5'2", yelling at the camera. All right, Kim, you're small, and you wanted a big men's cardigan. And so she picked the Let Lopi wool along the way. And this one is I don't know, it's like an oatmeal brown. It's a light beige heather. So the light beige heather, and it took me 12 skeins of this, and then 2 skeins of brown, which I don't have, 2 skeins of this brown, and then 2 skeins of the black to knit the whole thing. It's knit in pieces. It's another extremely well-written pattern, very easy to do. If you look at it and go, "Wow, I can't believe anybody could do that." No, you absolutely can do this. It is knit. No, stop. No, really, it is knit in pieces. If I look at this design, it is not difficult to do. It did take some work to get through. I remember being like, I'm ready to be done with this part, that black part." But it is just, I don't know, it's just a stunner of a cardigan.
It is. I have a question. So, I honestly don't really know how color work works. When you're going from, like, the gray to the black, do you just, like, cast on the black?
Yep.
And then you just do, like, 5 stitches or whatever it calls for, and then you take it off, and then you put it back on the
That's an excellent question.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
People wanna see the opposite side of color work because they wanna see the floats, and that is what it is called when you float or carry the unused color across the back of the pattern. So it's difficult to explain, but knitters will understand. You do not stop and start the color. You keep it going with you. You float it behind. And if you don't work it in, you get like a long piece like this that just sits there. So what you have to do, for instance, here this black, and then there is what, 3, 6, 7, 8 cream stitches, and then a black one again. You don't just like leave that black piece of yarn hanging. You have to actually work a secondary like knitting on the back side to carry that across. And that is also what makes the fabric thick and why color work and cable knit is made to be extra warm, because the color work gives you like a double
Insulation.
Yep. So I'm not going to get into it here, but I only carry my floats for 3 stitches. That's just my personal preference, and I have a way I do it, but I'm not gonna get into it right now.
That's for another episode.
But you can see right here, those are floats right there. See how they're almost too long?
Mm-hmm.
Or there's right here where I'm dedicatedly.
So you have like both colors on your needle, but you're only knitting one of them and the other one just.
You have both colors going. I have them one in my left hand, one in my right hand,
Okay.
and I'm only knitting one color.
Okay.
And then every third color, I'll loop it around. It's hard to explain.
I'm so far off from understanding
Yeah.
any of this, but
But that's how that works, but that's an excellent question, and so that's what makes this part super warm.
yeah, it's extra insulated.
Yeah, that's a very brief way to explain to someone how that works, but at any rate, it makes for a very thick fabric. And when you do full body color work like we do with Marie Wallen sweaters, that is such a thick, dense fabric, and then the point of it is storytelling, beautiful woven artwork, and thick warmth for people living in really cold places. And Kim wanted this in Icelandic wool, and she got a really, really great sweater. I'm not gonna lie. And again, I went to Goodwill and found a man's blazer and
Took the buttons.
got the buttons for it.
It's such an awesome sweater. And it is the dude. And my husband just tried it on before we started the podcast because he was like, I could have just been this for Halloween.
Yeah.
Instead, he had to dress up as a K-pop demon hunter character per our toddler, as did I. But it seriously is so awesome. I love that sweater.
It really is. And
Love the sweater, love the movie. It's just great. How long did that take you to knit?
6 weeks.
That's insane.
It's a very thick wool. It doesn't take that long. So I think probably a lot of people watching have either knit this or have seen the pattern. I highly recommend it, and I'm so glad I did it. I personally would not have knit this if Kim hadn't asked me to, and now I want to knit one
For Ava?
for Ava. I want to knit one for Tom. Like this is a beautiful pattern, and when we go to the coast and we go to the outlets and go into the Pendleton shop, they're nowhere near as precious as this is.
Of course
You know,
not.
that's what I mean, like precious, like
Absolutely.
okay.
It's my precious. But yeah, because you spent 6 weeks working on that. This is
Yeah.
one that got pumped out of a machine in 30 seconds or
Right.
3 minutes. Like,
Yeah. So I love it.
I love it too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Take a bow.
This sweater reminds me a lot of Marie Maxim sweaters. And I thought, oh, I'd like to talk about those a little bit because they're so flippin' cool. What they are, Marie Maxim sweaters, and I'll admit that I did Google it for the podcast to make sure I got it right. It's a family that had a yarn dynasty. They came out with patterns where you really only used their wool. And those patterns are so cool. I had so many in my queue on Ravelry, and I love all of them. And we'll put pictures of them here.
I think that's so great and kind of genius. Like, first of all, I don't understand why you have to use their yarn to do, right? Because of the other patterns you see, you can kind of like use whatever yarn, just a certain type.
Yep.
But theirs has to be theirs. And I'm sorry, as a business owner, bravo. That's what I would do too. Like, oh, but also you can't knit this unless you use our wool, our yarn. And I think that's great and good for them.
The kits. So we have here the Beagle Hound cardigan, which, I mean, the Beagle Hound, so great. And then there's also the Saranac cardigan, which I think probably was an inspiration for this dude cardigan.
It could have been.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Looking at it, maybe not. I just think the pattern itself is so cool. It's so 1950s. It's just great. Then there's quite a few of the fishing ones that I love. And then the dog head cardigan, which I think is fantastic.
So funny.
Yeah.
They're hilarious.
They are.
And they're supposed to be, right? Like, I'm not being an asshole by saying that. Like, aren't they supposed to be, like, funny, like, awesome knit sweaters that are, like, silly?
I don't know. I mean,
Well,
are
if I
they?
am being an asshole, I apologize because I meant no disrespect. I think they're fun. Like, you would look at that and be like, that's funny. That's an awesome sweater. I love that.
Yeah, I think that they I don't know. I mean, this one's from 1960. The Doghead one is from 1960.
That's true. I don't know what they were up to, what they thought was funny in 1960, I
Yeah,
guess. So I don't
yeah.
know.
So I think that that's fantastic. The Mary Maxim sweaters have kind of a cult following, and I definitely wanna knit one of the reindeer ones. I think that they're fun. I think it's and also knit in the Let Lopi yarn would just be perfect.
I
So
want to find you like a toddler pattern, like something like Sky from Paw Patrol or something, like a pattern of that, and be like, "Can you knit this for my daughter?"
well, sure, I'm sure there's a Sky Paw
I mean,
Patrol.
how cute would that be? Like a white, like this, like a cream cardigan, but with like Sky on the back or even in the front, like Sky and Marshall or something. How cute would that be? I mean, never thought about that, but like cute kid characters. I think that'd be so cute. There's a lot of characters though. Like my daughter, she's 3 and she loves like every Disney princess. I mean, it's not hard to find something that she would want, you know?
Right.
And do like a cute little Cinderella one, like just a little
I would love to
Cinderella,
do
and
that.
like and just like on a cardigan like this. How cute would that be? Oh my god.
Tom's, grandmother, Oma, in Holland, she used to knit him everything with, like, little faces, like little ducks in a boat and little
So
yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
I love it. That'd be precious.
Yeah.
We'll look it up. We'll see if it's
Absolutely. Well, now that I mean, I kinda wanna just stop right now and go look it up.
yeah.
I have been working on my Radmere, and I don't have much progress to report because I was just finishing this. So this week, we are talking about the Logan Roy cardigan. And I absolutely love this. And I really went back and forth about whether to knit this or the Radmere. And this is by a designer named Athena Liu. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And she knit this in Cascade Yarns 220, and it's for any worsted weight. And she used size US 7s and 6s. And she says in here she made this specifically to mimic Logan Roy sweater in Succession.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah,
I love that.
and she did a fantastic job, and I love, love, love it. And so I do have this in my favorites, and I'm gonna plan on knitting this. Looks like so far she has 6 people knitting it. There's 6 projects going. So I'd love to give her a little bit of love and see if anybody else would like to knit it. It has a beautiful shawl collar. The front, back, button band, and collar are knitted flat, and then the sleeves are knitted in the round, and it absolutely looks like Logan Roy sweater, and I think I would love it, even though in our last episode, I talked about the blue botanist that I knit. The Botanist by Thea Coleman, I knit it in blue, and I said, "Oh, I should really knit it in a cream color."
Mhm.
This is in a blue, and I think it would still be really beautiful, like, to have. So,
And
anyway.
you love a blue. You love blue. So knit it for yourself.
Yeah, I was thinking about my dad, although he'd probably anyway, I just love it. So that is
Our stitch spotlight of the week.
yeah, our Stitch Spotlight for the week.
Anything else to touch on?
No, I think that I'm gonna come back next week with some updates on the Radmere. You're gonna come back with some updates on your hat that you're knitting.
Yep. Stay tuned.
Yeah, and we really enjoy the camaraderie on Instagram, and I love our lives on TikTok. So
She goes live almost every morning around, I would say 6:30-ish Pacific time, sorry.
yep.
But it's really fun, and, people chatting about what they're knitting, what you're knitting, all of it, and bringing up Instagram. This is so pop culture, off topic. Britney Spears is back. She was off Instagram, now she's back.
Oh, she is?
We're still concerned.
Is
Let us
she
know what you
she's
think.
back? I need to look that up now.
She's back. Her Instagram is back.
Is she knitting?
I wish.
She
Oh,
needs to knit.
Oh, the content that would give.
She needs to knit. She needs to calm herself down by doing some nice knitting.
I actually agree. Like,
Yeah.
that might be a perfect thing for her to do because I just love her and I just feel bad for her and the girl needs help and it's okay. It's not her fault and it's just sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jennifer Aniston has a boyfriend. I don't know, did you guys know, did we all know this? And I thought this post that everyone's going crazy about was like the newest. Like, oh my God, she has a boyfriend, but maybe not. Maybe other people know. I don't know. I didn't know. He's like what is he? Like a hypnotist or something? Like a psychic? I
Yeah,
don't really
or a
know.
gymnast. I'm not sure.
Whatever. I don't really care what he is because she looks so happy and I just love her. And I'm happy if she's happy. So that's all I have to add to the knitting conversation that's not about knitting.
Speaking of stars who knit, Julia Roberts is a knitter.
She is?
Yeah, she's known to bring her, like, knitting to the sets of movies.
Stop. Really?
Yeah, she's a knitter. Yep.
Oh, I love that. I would love to see her work.
Yeah, I
Does she
would
have a
too.
Ravelry?
Oh, I'm sure she does, but
It's not
yeah,
under her
yeah.
name, yeah.
But she does knit, and she brings her knitting to the sets, and that's yeah.
I
Plus,
love
she's married to the same guy, and they've raised their 3 kids, and she's, normal mom, and I think that that's what knitting does is it grounds you, and it makes you stop and think and, you know, focus on other things than, poor Brittany.
So, yeah, this has been lovely.
Yeah, I've had a really good time. If you can, I hope that you can hop onto TikTok. I'm there most mornings, Pacific time, early morning. I really like to do that. There's a really great camaraderie there, and I've learned a lot. So, love that. And Instagram, and also, of course, our YouTube channel. So,
Subscribe. Please subscribe.
yeah.
And yeah, Knitlist Pod, Knitlist Podcast. You'll find us if you're looking for us. If you look up the Knitlist, you'll find us. So.
Yep.
So, cheers.
Cheers, everyone. See you next week.
Have a great week, and we will see you next Tuesday.
Still have ice in my one?